LA Civil Rights started a campaign, LA for All, to bring awareness on Los Angeles' rich cultural diversity.
USC's Asian Pacific Cinema Association shows us how they support students in the entertainment industry.
Cal State Los Angeles students show off their artwork. We spoke with one student about what the LA for All means for them. See It Live starts now. Dodger Stadium, City Hall, and the Galen Center will be lit up tonight in honor of the LA for All campaign. Hi, I'm Eric Ye.
And I'm Avery Goodman. Los Angeles is celebrating its diversity tonight with a big event in East LA. Reporter Bella Durgan-Johnson is there live to tell us all about it.
Hi everyone. Thanks Avery. I'm Bella Durgan-Johnson, currently here live at the Lincoln Park Memorial. So currently behind me we have the LA for All City Memorial Campaign, and it's in celebration of their first anniversary. The LA for All campaign is the largest anti-hate campaign in all of Los Angeles, and it was started by the LA Civil Rights Organization. The goal is to stand up to hate and celebrate diversity. As you can see behind me, attendees from all over Los Angeles are starting to trickle in. Here we can see set up for today's anniversary celebration at the Wallace Memorial Monument in Lincoln Park. People from all over Los Angeles will be coming together here with food, music, performances by different cultural groups, community resources, and more. Mayor Eric Garcetti and City Council members will be in attendance as well. If you can't make it out to Lincoln Park tonight, no worries. The LA for All campaign is working with the City of Los Angeles in order to light up major landmarks all across the city tonight. Some of the landmarks that will be included in this light show include LAX, Galen Center, the Bank of California Stadium, and the Bank Tower. Thanks everyone. I'm Bella Durgan-Johnson for Annenberg Media. Now back to Eric and Avery in the studio.
Thanks, Bella. Celebrations look like they're just getting started. We'll have to check out the light show. The LA for All campaign was created in response to the soaring number of hate crimes in several communities. Executive Director Capri Maddox of the LA Civil Rights Department talked with us about the campaign and how we can all take part.
The real reason for this campaign, when you look at it another way, was to send a message to those communities that have been othered, that we see you, we love you, we celebrate you, and that is why we did the campaign in 18 languages. We need to be intentional as a city, as a united city, the city that, you know, I'm from, to step up and to embrace all communities all year long. Someone called me the N-word, threw a bottle at my head, and I didn't think it was such a big deal, and I reached back and my hand was warm and it wet and it had blood on it. So I was bleeding, and I walked down the street. A wonderful Caucasian lady helped me and, you know, let me come into her home and provided care for me. And then I caught the bus and I went home. I didn't report it because I didn't know, like, well, I can't ID the people and what difference does it make? We wanted to make sure that people knew about how important it was to let us know what was going on, because you can't fix a problem if you don't know it exists.
The LA Civil Rights Department urges anyone to report hate crimes. You can do so at any police station by calling 911 or 311. The campaign emphasizes the LA values of belonging and diversity through artwork created by local artists. Let's go to reporter Draco Guan, who talked to one of them and witnessed an unexpected encounter.
Absolutely. You've probably already seen the colorful poster all over the street on LA. The symbolic logo is actually a call for action, not only to encourage the reporting of the hate crime and hate incidents, but to send the message to LA, to everyone in LA, that LA is for everyone. To meet the creative mind behind the scene, I actually just came back from Pasadena, from a very cute park, to meet this 50-year-old artist. Masaki Kohe is a native Angelino who grew up in Glacial Park. Today, I met him at the park where he usually hangs out with his son and 2 dogs. A year ago, he thought he was just doing logo for the city, but he just learned that the slogan he helped design is actually becoming an annual day to celebrate.
The different cultures, different colors kind of made sense to me. There's no better way to abstractly represent a collective group of people than to use different, spectrums of colors. And that was a really eye-opening experience, because part of our commitment was that, again, just like the Korean poster I just showed you, like we didn't want to just put LA's for everyone and then put it in Korean at the bottom, or put it in, Khmer, or put it in Arabic. Like, we really wanted to translate the entire message. It had to have certain devices, like, for example, like I have like a border going around it. I have like this pattern that I'm using. It kind of pushes the identity, so from a distance you can tell that it's the LA for Everyone campaign.
Absolutely, language definitely create a big problem. International student like me can't even pronounce their name right. So here's the interesting part. Just when I was asking how can a city be both a home to everyone and make peace with everyone, two curious folks actually approached us, and their conversation answers it all. Take a listen.
On this poster, this campaign that I was working on for the city of LA, a multicultural unification campaign.
A what?
A multicultural unification campaign. So everybody's.
What culture are you?
I'm Japanese. I'm Japanese.
Japanese?
But I'm American.
I respect that.
Born and raised.
So how would you multicultural?
Yeah. What are you? What are you?
I'm Salvadorian and Puerto Rican.
Oh, there you go. That's the beauty of LA. Where else will we run into each other? Look at that. Look how far he
Dad's
came.
Haitian, my mom's Hawaiian and Italian.
Him and this guy, we've been around this. We're born and raised like within 15 miles of this park.
I do believe in bringing our people together, all of us. Not no blacks with blacks. We're all human.
That's what I was just telling.
That's
right.
We're all human race. That's what the culture
all
really
about
is.
the
Everyone
love.
think the culture, Mexicans, Chinese, Filipinos. No, we're all humans at the end of the day.
That's right.
That's the beauty of LA. You can actually order the artwork from LA Civil Rights website. And for more coverage on this talented artist, please follow Elevation Vertical on annenbergmedia.com.
With hate crimes on the rise, many journalists are speaking out about the role of media in covering incidents of hate against people of color. One USC instructor and journalist explains why.
Particularly for the Asian American community, we have been suffering a real spike in hate crimes in the last almost 3 years since COVID. The media didn't start covering these kinds of hate crimes for quite a long time. And it was the community who had to start making noise and bringing attention to what was happening. In history, there has been such little coverage of the Asian American experience over the centuries. And therefore, because the media took control of the narrative and misled the public, the Asian American history has never been really told in a proper manner.
Chinese immigrants have been the target of abuse ever since they stepped foot into California in 1850 during the California Gold Rush. Since then, hate crimes against Asian Americans have been prominent, with many acts of violence from the KKK and police targeting these communities.
Hate crimes here in Los Angeles and across the state are continuing to rise at an alarming rate. Last year, LA recorded 596 hate crimes, the highest number ever reported. In the first 6 months of this year, hate crimes are up 17% over last year. The highest increase has been in anti-transgender and anti-black crimes.
A student club at USC called the Asian Pacific Cinema Association helps AAPI students tell their stories through film. Members say it is all about bringing voices that are often ignored to a wider audience.
So many other stories from our communities that haven't been told. And so by showing those perspectives, we hope that other people who are not part of the Asian community can really see us in a way that they haven't really seen us before. And so I think that's very, very important.
We are able to give students on campus the opportunity to create their own films, no matter their experience.
For our members, seeing somebody in the industry, someone as successful as like the Squid Games creator, John M. Chu, the director of Crazy Rich Asians, seeing them and hearing them speak about their experience, I think is very inspiring and shows that if they can succeed, then we can succeed too.
These are pictures from the club of 2 production sets last year. Beyond producing films, the club hosts networking events and a variety of speakers. The APCA meets every other Thursday at the Cinema School. If you want more information, follow them on Instagram at USC APCA.
Starting in 2016, USC School of Cinematic Arts created an internal council to try and boost diversity and inclusion in the film industry. But 6 years later, many students say real change has not been made.
I know in the past, natives in films have been stereotyped, and I've noticed nowadays there isn't that stereotype. We get that we've modernized ourselves, yet we still have those cultural values.
Yes, the people that these stories are being told about are diverse people, but the people making them are not necessarily, they're usually being spearheaded by executives that are old white men that are greenlighting these things for financial purposes rather than artistic purposes.
We should step away from people of color trauma movies, more specifically in the Black community. And I think that Black people should be able to do more movies, or just there should be movies surrounding Black people that doesn't really have to do with violence.
Out of the top 100 films in 2019, 36 films had Asian speaking or named characters. And out of 112 directors, less than 4% were Asian. Students with issues regarding diversity and inclusion at the School of Cinematic Arts can contact one of 12 liaisons through the SCA website at cinema.usc.edu.
APAS stands for Asian Pacific American Student Services. The organization offers a variety of resources for APIDA students on campus. APAS offers mental health services and resources for members facing food, home, or economic injustices. The group also has programs to help foster community for first-generation and transfer students. It also offers scholarships and leadership programs aimed at connecting members to community-based organizations.
Cal State LA students have created an original anti-hate art campaign in partnership with LA for All. Students at Cal State LA illustrated what the phrases "LA is our home," "LA is for everyone," and "we belong" meant to them. The common theme was of hate being replaced by acceptance and striving for engagement instead of staying silent. One of the students, and with her teacher, shared what artwork means and why this campaign is so important.
Art is central to these conversations and to the sense of community because it's shared and it's public and in its expression. Art plays a central role and cannot be divorced from community.
I think right now, with the country being so divided, this project was awesome in displaying that unity and hope that we can come together and accomplish the change that's needed in the world.
If you would like to see the rest of the students' artwork, go to civilandhumanright.lacity.org and search LA for all Cal State LA Student Gallery. It's great, Avery, to see this art, but not only that, they have symbolic meaning behind it.
I really love it. It's great.
Thanks for watching See It Live. From everyone at Annenberg Media, I'm Eric Ye.
And I'm Avery Goodman. For more coverage, watch and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Annenberg Media. Good night. That was a really great rendition of all of the artists.